In this video, I'm going to talk about PowerIn, the LinkedIn tool that I've been using to see tremendous growth on my LinkedIn account. But I got to be honest, there are aspects of the software that I really like, and there's aspects that I'm not a big fan of. So let's dig into the video and I'll explain more in the video. Hey there, if we haven't met yet, I'm Nils Smith, your social media guide, and I help leaders maximize social media to accomplish their goals. And there's a new software product that I found on AppSumo. AppSumo is one of my favorite places to go and try new software. They give great deals. And this software, I think, was $40 on AppSumo when I first got onto it. And you know, I'm a big LinkedIn user, and I'm always looking for different ways to maximize LinkedIn to reach more people, engage more people, and I like testing new software. And so I heard about this tool that auto comments on people's posts, and I thought, I don't know if I like automation in that form on social media, but you know what? I'll give it a try for a week and see how it goes. And so I paid the $40, and I don't know if that AppSumo deal is still available, but I'm going to drop a link I do have an affiliate link for PowerIn. So if you're interested in trying it, I believe they've got a free demo there on the platform. So I think it's worth testing out if you're curious about it. But I'm going to share in this video how it works and the ins and outs of it. And so you can make a decision for yourself whether this is something that's for you or not. But I will say the results have been impressive, even if I don't necessarily love the tactics that the platform's using. So let's go to the screen. Okay, so this is PowerIn. And PowerIn is basically, it says it triggers the first interaction with 200 prospects per day on LinkedIn. And what this essentially does is it uses AI to track certain people that you select, and I'll show you how that works, or certain words or keywords to then comment using AI on those posts on your behalf. And so you can see that they've got a free 5-day trial. It uses a Chrome extension for how it works, and you can see some of the results here. But it's essentially using a tool like ChatGPT to auto create a comment for you and represent you on LinkedIn. And the reason why I think this is so powerful is LinkedIn is really driven by the comments. And so you get better engagement on your posts when people comment on those posts. People follow you more likely when you comment on their post. And so when it comes to ways, I think a lot of people use LinkedIn where they just auto connect with people, but then LinkedIn will just freeze your account. And you've got to be more human and natural in the way that you're engaging on LinkedIn to get the best engagement. And so you need real engagement. And so a platform like this that pretends to be you, it appears to be more authentic, which is what I think is kind of the secret sauce of a platform like this. So whether you like that or not, whether it's real or not, the reality is that it can work. So let's log in. Okay, so first thing, when you log into your account, it will actually walk you through these steps. So I've already got an account, it's already set up, and you can see here, I have 20 of 20 targets and 3 of 3 searches. So let me explain how these work. But the first thing that you want to do is set up your tone. And so what it does is it learns about your voice, how you want to set up your voice. And do you want a passive tone or a complex vocabulary? Do you want to be informal or semi-formal or formal? And you can toggle between these tones and the way that it represents your style. And then it actually asks you provide 4 examples of comments that you've made by yourself. And so represent for us how you comment generally on posts. So I actually went to the last 4 comments that I had posted, and it kind of learned my voice along the way. And so just like that, with just, these few key toggle betweens and then 4 key, cues of what's your comment voice, it's then creating a natural voice to best represent you. Then you go into targets or searches, and you can then target certain accounts. And so essentially what you want to do here is you want to target people who have similar followers as you, and that talk about similar things to you, so that when people see your comment on these other people's posts, then they're going to look and check you out and engage with you as well. And so it is a way to kind of find people. And what I've done is I've just literally looked at who's in my feed of people that I follow and engage with regularly. And really, I found that people with 10,000 followers or more are typically, and people that are posting on a regular basis because it comments on their post. If they're not posting regularly, there's nothing for you to comment on. So you want to find people that are posting consistently. And I look for people that are posting at least once a day, and people that have at least 5 to 10,000 followers. And so I picked my followers, and you can delete some and add more. And you can see here at the bottom where you just basically copy and paste their LinkedIn account, their URL on their account into here. And then you can have up to 20 accounts. You can actually pay more. So there's different tiers of subscriptions. And so I have, I believe, one of the lower tiers that allows me to have 20 targeted accounts that I auto comment on. And I don't have to do anything. The software does it all automatically. So that's the targets. And then if you go into history, it will then pull up a list of all of the posts that you commented on. So it shows me at this time I commented on this post. At this time I commented on this post, and I could go in and look at that specific post. So yeah, so it starts with the targets and the history of that. And then the other is the searches. So this is where you get into keywords. And so when people post with these keywords in their post, then you auto comment on those posts. So I chose technology, AI, and marketing. Now I've changed it out where I've also used social media. I've tried ministry. I've tried other things that I am pretty engaged in my niche market. And I can just update these keywords and add a new keyword. And so when you use multiple words, you want to use so if I just change this to, let me delete one of these. So I'm going to delete marketing, and I'm going to add social media. And so now it will start auto commenting on social media posts. You can also, on the right hand side here, you can turn on GIFs, and you can turn on emojis. And in another section, you can see here on the left where it says turn on emojis or turn on hashtags. So there's some extra kind of unique features of, if that's something you like to use or that represent you well, that you can turn on and off and use within the platform. And some of that also is dependent on the level that you choose or select with your subscription plan. And so same thing with history, just as it has a history of posts that I commented on based on my targets, it's also going to give me a history of posts that I commented on based on the keyword. And you can see marketing is the primary keyword that's being used regularly that I'm commenting on. And so just like that, with just the targets and with the history and the searches, I can see the different engagement that is happening. So the question that you're probably having is, how well does it work? And so that's where I want to switch now to LinkedIn. And so you can look here at my LinkedIn. I've been using this about 7 days. So you can go back in my account and when I started using it, right about here, and it took a couple of days for the platform to warm up and start commenting on my behalf. So I don't know why it wasn't instantaneous, but for some reason it took a couple of days. A couple of friends have also tried it. Theirs kicked in pretty instantaneous. And I think probably part of my problem here at the beginning was I wasn't using I was using more niche specific keywords, and I needed to use broader keywords is what I found so far. Now I'm going to keep experimenting with the platform, but really what you can see is that then I began to see a takeoff where on a regular day, I would see 3 to 5 new followers a day on my account. But then as the software began to kick in, then it jumped to 8, then it jumped to 27 and 21 and 17, and then 37 last Monday. Or this past week. And so I'm seeing significant consistent growth on my account through the software. So practically, while I don't love this tactic of automation being built in, and I think what it's going to lead to is bots talking to bots, and I think LinkedIn will probably end up shutting this down. So maybe even by the time this video is out, it might be shut down, but we'll see how the founders respond and how this works. But for now, what I have found is that the comments pretty well represent me, and that automation is leading to a lot of new people. And I've seen over 1,000 visits to my profile in the last week. That's more than double what I normally get. And so it is helping me get in front of more people and increase my impact and influence on LinkedIn. And so you might not like the tactic. You might not want to integrate it. And talking to some friends, they definitely have a post that tactic that this platform uses, but the results I do think speak for themselves, and that this tactic, whether you like it or not, is an effective tactic today. So we'll see where this goes and how long this lasts. But there are kind of moments with social media where there are some trends of where the algorithms work and then the way some third-party softwares work, that it can help you get a boost in your engagement, in your following, that can help you for years to come. And so I believe these new followers I'm getting are targeted towards things that are related to me, or towards connected to people that have related interest to me. And so I think it's going to help me get some of the right followers that I can engage with into the future, whether this software continues to help me or not in the future. What I do know is it's helping me today, and it's been fruitful so far in the objective of engaging new people and not spending more time in order to do that, using AI and using automation to do that. So I'd love to know, what do you think? Leave it in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts, good and bad, in the comments. And if you're interested in trying out the software, I would love it if you would use my affiliate link that's in the description below and give it a try. And so, yeah, that is PowerIn. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you'll check out some of my other videos where I help you use social media to maximize your goals and to engage more people. And so check out the other videos. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, all the things. And I look forward to talking to you on the next video.